Hi, Sagittarius. If you're wondering what's going on in December 2018 around your health, wealth, and relationships, you've come to the right place. Welcome. My name is Seth. I run Comingouttarot.com. You can always find out more about me over there and how to book a reading with me. But while we're here, my goal is to give you some insight on your next month, December 2018, what's coming up around your body, your money, and your relationships, so that you can be prepared for what's coming up and either make changes now or stay on course so that you keep all this information going steady. If you haven't already subscribed, do subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And if you think this information is helpful, hit that thumbs up button. That like button lets me know not only this content is useful, but it actually gets it in front of other Sagittarians in their feed, so they can take advantage of this as well. And the best way to do that is actually to share out with all of your Sagittarian friends, whether it's risings, moons, star signs, sun signs, so that they can utilize this information too. So let's get these cards in the right order, Sag. What's in store for your health, your wealth, and your relationships? 2018 December. Sag, you need some good shuffling in here. Usually it doesn't take this long to shuffle for me. There's something that needs to come out. There we go. All right. Health, wealth, relationships. Health is the Nine of Wands. Wealth, Daughter of Stones. And relationships, Mother of Stones. Been seeing some of these cards in some of the other readings that have come through. So let's see what it means for you. First off, we've got underscoring all of this is the potential for you to kind of burn everything down, Sag. We're going to talk about what this means, but I think your health could kind of play a strong role during the month of December, and it could kind of take over the relationships that exist in your world today. Especially family relationships, like the way you interact with younger siblings, parents could be really challenged this month because you're probably feeling pretty defensive, and that never is a great combination, right? Defensiveness and having family around, because they know all the buttons to push, and they're going to challenge you in ways that other people may not, and it just kind of feels frustrating. So let's talk a little bit more about what this means in the details. So sorry, Sag, that it's feeling like things are going to be a little frustrating this month. Have the Nine of Wands show up in your health. So this is spiritual health for you, Sag. It's not physical. It's not mental. This is spiritual health. Spiritual health is off kilter right now, which is strange because you've usually got a handle on it. Like your sense of spirituality, Sag, is usually pretty solid, and right now it feels just a little bit off, like there might be a crack in it. Sag, so this is going to get real specific. So for those Sagittarians who have lost someone recently, if you've lost someone, family member, friend, that family member, or the loss of that family member or friend isn't truly dealt with yet. And the more you can focus on dealing with that this month, I think the better. That's probably why there's going to be some challenges with what feels like little sisters parental units, because they know you haven't fully worked through all of this thing, and they know that it's throwing you off your game, and you're not quite as strong as you normally are. This is, hey Crosby, how are you? The other thing that's interesting to me is that this person who has passed is probably they're trying to walk away. They're trying to move on, and without you resolving whatever it is that you've got to resolve with them, you're hanging on, you're holding them back, and um, it's creating, excuse me, this tether that you don't want to have, and neither does the other person. Hang on 1 second. The the tether is going to be, it's going to be rough. I mean, you gotta find a way to let that person continue on, and without dealing with it, you're not releasing them. And it probably feels good to hang on to them a little bit. It probably feels a little good not to deal with it, because you don't have to go to the depths of despair. But you need to work through this loss so that you can move forward. All right. The wealth side of things. So what's going on with your money? This is the Daughter of Stones. In the money side of things, I would say the opportunity here is to think about what's the little nest egg that you're building. This is finding new opportunities financially. This is thinking through, um, educating yourself about what opportunities are out there, and taking advantage of the advice of advisors, mentors, coaches around your finances. So there's an opportunity to look into new financial opportunities. You gotta dig them up and start thinking about them. So this is a good time to do that, because you're available to this kind of information. You're open to this kind of information, where sometimes it's really hard to pay attention to money and what you can do with it. In this particular month, Sag, you're actually pretty open to it. You may also want to think about, for those of you with pets, I don't know why this is standing out, but Sag is, for those of you with pets, if you haven't explored pet insurance, now may be a good time to do it. There's just a little side note in there. There's this funky little cat that's showing up in here. Ever since we're talking about money and cats, have two things for me. One, insurance, because cat pets can get expensive at the vet, and two, that cat, that like Asian cat that goes like this is supposed to be good luck and money. So that's the other side of the symbol for me, and it just reinforces all of the stuff I was saying about now is the time to dig into new financial opportunities and learn more about them, so that you can talk with a coach or an advisor in a way that is intelligent and help move you forward. Right? Pet insurance is kind of handy for those of you that have a lot of pets. We had it for a little while for the ferrets, but it didn't cover any of their normal stuff, so we stopped paying for it. Anyway, moving into the relationship side of things, Sag, what you what you may want to pay attention to here is really this is more like ants. This is more like not parental. This is not like brother and sister. This is more like those like secondary relationships that we have in our family, um, that either may have helped raise us, or you have 5 cats. Yeah, so the insurance actually might be something for you to look into for your 5 cats, because depending on the insurance and the age of the cats, it might cover things for you that you um, hadn't thought about needing to take care of, but know may come in the future. So that insurance can actually be kind of helpful. So yeah, I would pay attention to relationships with those secondary familial relationships, aunts, uncles, not like cousins. So these are like people who are a little bit older, so that you can help either build, maintain, or sometimes even release those relationships if they need to be released. But in this instance, I think you're building and maintaining them in a way that you may not have in the past. All right, Saj, I hope this is helpful. If it is, don't forget to give me that thumbs up. Thank you for giving that thumbs up already so that this gets in front of other people, and it also lets me know the content is useful. If you're already a part of my mailing list, and don't forget, at the end of November, for the year ahead spread, that coupon is about to run out at the end of November, and I don't want you to miss out on the chance of getting some money off on that year ahead spread so you can take control of your 2019. For those of you who are interested in the Cyber Monday deal, don't forget on Monday, I have a code up already that you can use. You just can't use it until Monday, but it'll give you 10% off any of the readings that I got going on that have a project plan. And for Giving Tuesday, if you haven't heard of Giving Tuesday, it's the 27th. 20% of any of the readings that are purchased on Giving Tuesday will go to Alma Chicago. You can find out more about them over at almachicago.org. All right, Saj, I hope this was helpful. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend.